Good afternoon, folks. This is Mark with Mark's Mobility. We have here an oldie but goodie. This is a Jazzy 1103 Ultra power chair. This power chair only has 1 hour. So it was delivered, probably never used really. 1 hour of usage. This chair has a 5-inch seat lift, okay? So if you're looking for a small chair for your home and you need a little boost to get you to grab stuff off the counter or do your dishes, or you need the boost to help you get out of the chair, this one has a 5-inch seat lift. But this chair also comes with what's called a pan seat, meaning you can put your own cushion on this base right here. So if you want to use a gel, air, foam, gel foam, you can put any cushion you want on here. So let's start with this chair, which only has 1 hour. It has a captain seat, so what that means, you have a lever and you can recline the seat back to this far. If you want to lean the seat forward for transportation, you can go as far down as here. And if you're going to transport it without the headrest, the highest point on your chair would be 31 inches right here. Let's just say 32 right here. So that's your high point if you're going to transport it. Put the seat back here. So let's get to the seat lift. So if you want to use the seat lift on this chair, what you have to do, you go to your joystick. There's two pictures of a seat. It doesn't matter which one you push. Push down one time and the lights will light up. As soon as the lights light up next to these seats, push them again. You can use this to go up with the seat, watch. Now it's going down. This makes the seat go up 5 inches. So it definitely will help you get out of the chair. Or if you're doing your dishes, it'll definitely help you do your dishes. And if you want to drive the chair, you have to turn the lights off on the seat and you can still drive the chair. It won't drive very fast because the seat is elevated. Okay, but that's your speed right here with the seat elevated in your house. But you can definitely drive it still, but it has a reduced speed with the seat elevated. Okay. Let's look at the base on the chair while the seat's elevated. You can see the seat lift right there. You can see how clean that is. You can see the motors are like clean, like it's brand new. There's a motor for each wheel. So this wheel is connected to that motor. That motor, folks, goes directly to the hub. There's no chain, no belt. So you have a motor on both sides. And that's why, I'll show when the seat is down, the chair will literally turn in a nice small circle, okay? These are 10-inch solid tires. The suspension on this chair is limited suspension, but you can see the suspension is tied to the motor. So this is called a tip wheel here. It doesn't go on the ground, it just sits there in case you do something you're not supposed to be doing. If I raise the tip wheel with my hand, watch the motor. You can see the suspension right here. You can see it, okay? That spring is tied to that motor right there, okay? Let's bring the seat down. We're going to talk about the seat in a second here. So the seat is all the way back down. When the seat is down, now you're going to be back at your full speed, okay? You see that? And this is how small this chair turns in a circle. Look at this in your home. It takes almost no room at all. Okay? You can turn from either side. Doesn't matter, I guess you got two motors, so you can do either side. And as I said, the motor is directly connected to the wheel. So let's just say you had to push this chair. How would you push it, okay? If you had to push this chair, what you would do, you would take the lever, you can see it right here. Let me pull it sideways so you can see it. Can you see that lever in my hand right there? It sits flat. Now it's in neutral, so you have a lever for both sides. When you're done, put the lever back in, and you're back in gear. I'm going to turn the power back on so you can see the front of the chair. It's got a small footplate, so if you exit the chair, the footplate does flip up. Your reset button is right here. There's a little rubber button, that's your reset button. There's two batteries in this chair. There's one that comes out from the front, and the other one comes out from behind the seat because there's a motor in there. Two batteries. They're U1 batteries, 35 amp U1 battery. It takes two of them in this chair. If you need batteries for your scooter or a U1 battery, we have plenty of them here. We ship them all the time to people directly to their home, okay? The seat on this chair, folks, is 18 by 18, okay? But now, because it has a pan seat, this type of seating where you can put your own cushion. The arms right now are at 26 inches. The arms are not going to get any closer unless we put a smaller seat. So if you want this chair, but you don't want this pan seat, we can put a regular seat like this, bottom and back. Then the arms will be at 23 inches. You would gain 3 inches because the chair is only from here to here is only 23 inches. So but now from here to here, because of this pan seat, which is a very expensive seat, the chair is at 26 inches going through a door. So it's up to you. If you like this seat, you're at 26. If you want a smaller seat, we can do it. And the arms will be at 23 inches, give you 3 more inches to get through a door, okay? It does have a safety belt. The arms do flip up. This one has a swing away joystick, so you can swing the joystick from the front to the side, but the cable's on the wrong side, but it does swing to the side, so you do have a swing away joystick. If you need it on the left side, right here, because you're left-handed, we can switch everything to that side, okay? The back of the chair, you have a pouch, and when you charge the batteries in this chair, you'll get a charger with the chair. It'll be a charger, probably looks exactly like this one here. It's a small charger. And that charger plugs right here below your joystick, right there. And as soon as the light on your charger goes from orange to green, the charger will stop charging. So you will get one of these chargers with this chair to charge your chair. All right, let's do a recap. As I said, this is an oldie but goodie power chair. We're sitting in someone's home air-conditioned chair. It has a 5-inch seat lift. So when you're at the bottom, you'll be about 22 inches. Let me see what it is. 21.5. So if you add 5 inches, you'll be roughly, a little less than 26 inches high. Solid tires all the way around, captain's seat, flip up arms. Just a great power chair with only 1 mile. So if you need something cute, very dependable. I've sold hundreds of this chair over the last 20 years. This is a good one, but 5-inch seat lift. So this is the Jazzy 1103 Ultra. This is the one with the 5-inch seat lift. Top speed, I think it's 4 miles an hour. So it's not made to go really, really fast. It's an inside chair, but you can also go in the yard. As long as your yard is really perfect. Sidewalk, baseball field, flea market, no problem at all. Solid tires, and when you stop, you notice how it has built-in brakes in it. As soon as you stop. Also, that you can use the joystick as a gas pedal, or you can reduce the speed right here. And also one more thing about this chair. We might replace the seat in this chair. We just noticed the seat is brand new. The chair is almost brand new. I think it only had like one hour on it. But the seat, somehow, I feel like the seat maybe have a cracked plywood back here. I don't like the way it's not holding me back the way it's supposed to. You can see it's going too far back. So we'll probably replace the seat, put a total different seat on here. So the chair will be the same and the seat lift will be the same. We're going to raise the seat right now. The seat's going up. So I'll probably wind up changing the seat on this. So if you watch this video, make sure you listen to the part here, and we'll probably put a seat that'll fit you anyway. So depending on your size, you may want a smaller seat. So that's the 5-inch right there. You can see the difference between 5-inch, and we're going to bring the seat back down. My feet are on the plate. My knees are starting to go up because the seat keeps going down. So 5-inch makes a big difference. And if you need the seat a little higher than that, an inch or two high, we can put spacers under here. But you'll start 2 inches higher when it's down, but you'll get 2 inches higher when it's elevated 5 inches. We can put a couple inch spacers. Just let us know. We'd be glad to help you out with anything we can do. So let's put it back in drive and let's go home. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.